Now in this video, this is a continuation part of the previous video. So in this video, we are going to right click on the ADO-DC control and to specify the connectivity. So let's go to the Visual Basic, let's go to the front end editor. So here let's do right click, let's press right click on the control. Fine. On the ADO-DC control, we need to specify the right click. Okay. Then we can choose ADO-DC properties. In these properties, we have to specify the driver name as well as the database name. Fine. So how I am specifying, all of you please notice. So use connection string. In this case, I have to choose build. When I click on the build, it will show you list of databases, list of drivers available. All the drivers are object linking embedding kind of driver. See, you can see here ODBC driver is there as it is supported by the Microsoft. But you see there is no JDBC here because JDBC is supported by Java itself. So when we will connect or when we will use Java as the front end tool, then we can use the JDBC driver. Here JDBC won't be listed out. So which driver we need to choose for Microsoft Access, because our database is Microsoft Access. So we have to choose here the driver Microsoft Jet 4.0 OLEDB provider. Remember this. Then we can choose next. Then we have to include the database name, which database we want to connect with this front end. As all of you remember that the database name was database 2. So where it went, database 2, we kept it in desktop, I think so. Let's check it. Yes, the database 2 is available here. So we have to remember that where we kept and what was the database name. Database 2. So in the database we had the table. So first select the database and click on the open button. So the database is connected here. It is showing MDB. The extension is Microsoft Database. Fine. No need to specify username and password. No need. So for the testing, we can check the connection whether it is proper or not. It will show you test connection is succeeded. If it will show you not succeeded or some error, so it means the connectivity is not going to get done. So doing okay, the job is done. Now in this window, it will bring back to this window, the beginning window. In this window, we have to choose a record source. In record source, we have to specify the table name, because we know before that a database can have many tables. So we have to specify the table name by clicking here. We have to choose ADCMD table. Then we can choose here table 1, because only one table we are having there. We don't have any other table. So table 1 is listing. So clicking here, do OK or apply anything. So the job is done. It means till yet what we did, we made a backend tool. We prepared a backend tool in Microsoft Access. Then we prepared a front-end tool here in Visual Basic. Then we brought a mediator whose name is ADO-DC, and the ADO-DC get connected with database. Fine. Now this ADO-DC has the communication or connection with database. Now let's make the connection of this ADO-DC with Visual Basic, with these controls. Fine. How it can be done, please see all of you. First you select on the first control, that is text field, which is for employee number. Now come to the properties window, then you check here record source, and properties will be there, data source or record source. See, data source is there. So you can click here, okay. Then choose ADO-DC 1, because this control is going to get the data from the Microsoft Access, and after receiving this, control will specify to this or provide data to this control and all these control. So that because of after clicking on the control text field, that one, so we can go to properties window and can choose the data source, that is to ADO-DC 1. Fine. After choosing ADO-DC 1, the data field will be there. You check the data field, there will be the fields whichever we had taken in the database. As we remember that employee number, name and gender, salary was there. So choose employee number for the first one. Same you need to repeat for other controls. Same you need to repeat for other controls. So click here. After that, what you need to do? Data source. Then what we need to do? Data field name. Now click here and specify data source as ADODC1, data field as gender. Then clicking here, the same thing you need to repeat for every control. That's why I have taken a very small table so that we can get the things very easily, very properly. Now let me write the steps. What are the steps we followed till yet? Thereafter we will continue. So how the steps are showing? Please check. After the ADOTC get connected with database, selecting each control in Visual Basic, we have to specify these following concepts. So what? Now data source to be changed to ADOTC1, which we did here. Every control you need to select and you have to change the data source to ADOTC1. Thereafter what we need to do? Now data field has to respective field. So data field is on top, that you have to change with the respective field. Respective in the sense this will change to employee number 1, this will employee number 1, and this will be changed to name, this will change to gender, and this will change to salary. That is done, almost done. Now you run the program. See, the content is appearing, and in Microsoft Word also I have written. Now we can run our project to get the result. It means now the connection is done and the project is completed. It means, so the data, as we had only one single record in Microsoft Access, and now it is connected and no Microsoft Access is open in background. As I closed the database, still the content I can see here. Now it is, now how it is possible to add more record to Microsoft Access, that is what we need to see. Okay, so for that we can take here one button, command button. In Java case we can say command button, in this case we can say command 1. So I'm just specifying the name or the caption as add new or add. Now double clicking on this button, I can simply write the coding ADODC1 dot record set dot add new. In Java also there is a method, sorry, there is a class in the name of record set. Okay, so this is done, adding is done. Same way for delete also we have to take one more button. I'm taking one more button for delete option. So I'm changing the caption as delete, doing little roughly. ADODC1 dot record set dot delete. Fine. So this is how we can add a record as well as delete a record. So now you run the program and check, there is only one record because you cannot see next record by clicking here. Now press on next and specify the record number, name, gender, then salary. Specified, then pressing on add, the data is entered, name again, gender, then salary we specified, then adding. So how many record we are having at present? It means 3 record. Let's check by closing and running it again. Let's refresh and check. See, I can see all the records. Fine. Now I am having 3 records. This is first record, this is last record, and this is, you can choose previous, and this you can choose for next record. Not only that, you can go to Microsoft Access also to check whether the data get added or not. See, in Microsoft Access also you can check the data get added. Only thing before running the program, the Microsoft Access you need to close. Then only the success connection can be established. And after adding the data, you can open it again to check whether the data get added in Microsoft Access or not. Okay, fine. Hope all of you understood how simple way we can make the database connection or database connectivity we can learn, and we can make it successful.